So, two of my favorite games of all time, probably now, are The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and Horizon Zero Dawn. And both the developers of these games, Guerrilla Games and CD Projekt Red, have been tweeting and retweeting fan art of Aloy, the main character from Horizon, and Geralt, the main character from Witcher, either high fiving or just being together. Now, Horizon obviously does take some cues from The Witcher, and it's got me thinking of maybe they could do a crossover type game, sort of set in like a Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare scenario, something that isn't really relevant to either game's story but could still be cool. And I think this could work in the canons of both games. So, for those who don't know, The Witcher world is set in another dimension, which used to be a standard fantasy world just inhabited by dwarves and elves. Then an event called the Conjunction happened, sort of colliding many dimensions, and other species came in, like humans, griffins, all these monsters that you find in The Witcher. So it is feasible that our planet Earth does exist in the Witcher universe, just in another dimension. So the one character in The Witcher who can travel between these dimensions is Geralt's adopted daughter, Ciri. And I think they could use an event to do with Ciri to maybe transport Geralt to the world of Horizon and bring Aloy to the world of The Witcher. Now, since Aloy and Geralt share a lot of qualities in terms of their gameplay, like they can track animals, I guess, is the main thing. You could have Aloy and Ciri teaming up for a Witcher contract in Velen or Skellige, anywhere like that, and you could have Geralt maybe hunting one of the mechanical beasts in Horizon. I think they could do a good job of mixing the art styles together, and if you've played the expansion Blood and Wine for The Witcher 3, you could see how Geralt reacts when he gets transported to a fairy tale world. I think it would be quite funny to see how he reacts when he gets taken to Art-Earth 1,000 years in the future. Similarly, Aloy and Ciri are both really strong, really likable female characters, and them interacting together, teaming up to fight a beast, would be a really interesting thing. This game doesn't have to be massive, it could be maybe like 2 hours, but I think it would be a really cool thing to do for fans of both games, since a sequel isn't looking likely anytime soon for either. It's not really possible, I guess, but because the developers are on really good terms, it would be cool to maybe see some sort of crossover in the future, whether it be an actual full downloadable game or just maybe a comic or something like that. It would be cool to see these two worlds interact with each other.